So be honest, how often do you stalk your own quotes on Pinterest?
Who do you think is putting them there?
Do you leave notes when you're writing?
Yeah, I write, damn son.
Can you tell our reader what is the line?
They have to read the book. It would not say anything, it wouldn't exist in any universe.
What's the most chaotic test you have ever did, but never said?
I don't think that can be spoken on camera.
Hey Rithvik, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, how are you?
Yeah. We are here to do 21 questions with you. Are you ready?
For sure.
Okay. So I'll start with the first. So what is the most delulu thing you have ever done for love?
Believed that this person still loved me even after the person's parents told me that they don't. My parents told me that they don't, and everybody else told me that they don't. And I believe they can change when I clearly knew they won't.
I really understand when you don't listen to people and for love you do crazy things.
Yeah.
Coming to the next point, what's the one thing you ever done to pretend you're okay when you really weren't?
I laugh when I can't smile.
What's the weirdest DM you ever received after someone read your book?
That my partner broke up with me because they realized that they deserve better.
Oh my god, was it because of the book?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So be honest, how often do you stalk your own quotes on Pinterest?
Who do you think is putting them there?
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you had to describe your love life using any Bollywood song, which one fits well?
I think Rishte Naate from There Is Another.
Such a classic. So what's the one weird writing habit you have that nobody knows about?
That I can not write until there is a very strict deadline.
A deadline guy. Huh?
Yeah.
So how did you complete this manuscript?
I completed this because I was getting calls from my editors that you have to send it like ASAP. My creativity is very forced.
Oh my god.
In the right way though.
Yeah, in the right way, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So if you want a writer, what do you think you'll be doing right now?
I'd be a transponster.
The transposter. A lot of audience want to know.
They'll
I also
know.
want to know.
They'll know.
Which was the last thing you googled?
I googled how to breathe in Delhi.
Oh, we have something over here.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I did not see this coming. I did not know they are going to do this. Okay, let's open this. There's the letter. Let me quickly sign this. And there's my book. Let me sign this as well. Yeah. Next question.
So tell us, do you believe people change or do they just become better at hiding parts that scares them off?
No, I think people do change. Some people don't, and some people change for the worse.
So what's the one goodbye in your life that was hard to get out of?
When I lost my grandfather 2 months ago, I think that was pretty difficult to deal with.
Oh my god, I'm really sorry to hear that. When do your best idea hits you? In the shower, in the bed, or somewhere else?
I think creativity is like a goddess that comes to you whenever you need her help. So I don't think it's a force that lies inside you. So I think whenever I require to write my poems, some god somewhere blesses me.
So
Yeah.
do you leave notes when you're writing?
Yeah, I write, damn son.
So talking about the book, so how did the story of Aashna come to you?
The story of Aashna came to me because I have been raised by two beautiful women, my elder sister and my mother, and both of them have had a really major impact on my life growing up. They were my first feminist icons. They were the first people who taught me how to live my life and how to be respectful and kind and nice and everything. So I think it's a story of a lot of people who have been suppressed, who have been beaten down by life. So it's not just Aashna's story, it's a story of generations of women who have been silenced through and through.
I was going to ask the next question, who isn't the person in your life that is like Aashna? I think you answered that already.
No, nobody is like Aashna in my family. I think because Aashna learns to leave really late, but in my family I've had people who are very strong with their boundaries. I have a lot of Aashnas from the final chapters of the book in my life, and I'm proud of that.
So how did you choose family trauma and grief as the main theme of your first fiction novel?
I was writing romance, the grief wrote itself.
So what is the relevance of Locket that you mentioned in the book?
For that you'll have to read the book.
So which chapter in the book you want to rewrite now that you have read the final manuscript?
No, I don't want to rewrite anything. I would want to write a separate book for Shanvika if that's possible in the future.
So which chapter has the biggest plot twist in the book?
The last chapter, last line.
Can you tell our reader what is the line?
No, they have to read the book.
So if you had to rewrite ending of your favorite novel, what would it be?
That the novel won't end. The God of Small Things. I could read it forever.
What's the worst advice you ever received about healing?
That healing can be forced into your life. I think healing comes to you when you least expect it and you are submerged under it and you are healing in private, in silence, long before you know it.
So what's the one thing about love we all need to stop romanticizing about?
That one-sided love needs to be celebrated. I don't think there is a need for celebration or romanticizing it. I think it's one of the most painful feelings in the world and it should be treated like that only and not glorified.
So, talking about regret, so tell us one thing that you regret not saying and one thing that you regret saying.
I don't regret saying anything because I'm very careful with my words, but I think not telling the people that I love them sooner, I think that's one regret I have.
Speaking of writing something, so what's the one line that you wrote in this book that you would secretly want to put on your ex's WhatsApp?
Nothing. My ex doesn't deserve anything from anywhere, especially not from my work. I'm not writing for the past, I'm writing for the present and the future.
If you had a Tinder or Bumble bio, just hypothetically,
God
what would
forbid.
it say? What would it say?
It would not say anything. It wouldn't exist in any universe. If there are multiple universes and I am in all of them, in none of them I have a dating profile.
So what's the most chaotic test you have ever written but never sent?
I don't think that can be spoken on camera. You'll have to beep out a lot.
Anything, a small part or something.
No.
Clips or teasers or subject line. What
You should be grateful for the love I gave you because nobody's ever going to love you that way. Heavy stuff.
I remember my ex. Oh my god. So what's your emotional support movie or song that you can replay during your heartbreak?
Wake Up Sid. Anything from Wake Up Sid. The entire movie.
So lastly, what is the one quote or feeling from the book that you want your readers to take home?
I think the entire book as a whole intends to take you through stages of grief and how do you process them. The entire journey of Aashna and how she becomes a leaver from someone who was really timid and could be easily controlled and manipulated to becoming that one person who can't be taken for granted. I think that journey people need to keep in mind while going through it. And that's the message of the book.
That's it. Thank you, Rithvik, for coming here.
Thank you so
and
much for talking to me.
questions.
Thank you.
We are hoping to read all of the book and we have hearing a lot of good things about the book and it will be a huge success every time
I hope
you
so.
coming in.
Hope so. Fingers are crossed. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.